Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Minute Meditation. Today we're going to talk about the prophet Ezekiel. We're going to be looking at Ezekiel chapter number 4, but let me preface it by making this statement. In the life of Ezekiel, God had him to do a lot of strange and unusual things, and he was always complicit with everything God asked him to do. The Lord asked him to, take his baggage and sneak through a hole in the wall and then sneak back into the town the next day, and then to portray the war on the ground, and then to cut his hair off and sew some of it in his garment and throw the rest in the air. He asked him to do some unusual things. But probably the most unusual is when he asked him to do this. He said, lie on your left side for 390 days in the street, cook your bread with the dung of a cow, and show the nation of Israel their sin by laying in the street. And then when you're done with that, flip over and do 40 more days on your right side. What a strange request. And Ezekiel did exactly what God said. Ezekiel went into the street. He lay on his left side 390 days. He cooked his bread with the dung of a cow. And he preached to them from the street, laying there on his side, and then flipped over to his left-hand side at the end of over a year's period of time. And then he did another 40 days. What a strange deal. But what is the lesson to be learned here? Well, Isaiah, another great prophet in his own right, chapter number 1, verse 19, God said this through Isaiah. He said, if you be willing and obedient, you'll eat of the good of the land. In other words, the Lord said, if you're willing to do what I say to do, if you're willing to go through what I'm allowing you to go through without making a lot of fuss and without questioning me, but just willing to lay your life in my hands, I promise you, I won't do you wrong. I'll allow you to eat of the good of the land. So often we are more in control of our life than the Lord is. And in so doing, we put a lot of question marks on directions and directives from God. But God gives us plenty of examples to let us know if we are willing to serve Him, if we are obedient to Him, He will bless our life. Never forget that thought. God bless.